Hello everyone and welcome back to my YouTube channel. This is Meera, your career and your study abroad advisor. In our today's video, we'll be discussing about the importance of MBBS abroad. So it's a very common topic. Generally, everyone keeps discussing that MBBS abroad, good or bad, advantages, disadvantages of MBBS abroad. In this video, I would just like to highlight on the few important points on why am I asking most of the students to go for MBBS abroad. So what is the point? Like, why am I encouraging students to go for abroad education? When I talk to the students, when I counsel the students, sometimes I get this question that, ma'am, why are you promoting MBBS abroad? Why are you encouraging students to go abroad for their medicine? Is it really worth studying medicine from abroad? Is MBBS abroad good? So my question to all those students would be like, what makes you think that MBBS abroad is not good? What makes you think that you have to stop yourself from doing your medicine from abroad universities? We all know that there is a shortage of doctors in India, and I believe it's not just in India, in many countries. So there are shortage of doctors. So in India, the number of doctors are less compared to that of patients in India. And not just that, when you even think of the medical universities in India, the medical universities are less. The number of seats for medicine in India is again very less. Government is definitely telling that they have come up with more medical universities. They're increasing the number of seats in India, but I don't know how many of you know, but you should actually understand that it's not just the number of seats or medical colleges that's been increased in India, but there is also there's also an increase in need aspirants in India. So number of students who desire to be doctor are also increasing. So when you see that the seats are increasing and the number increasing, then the number of students who were not able to get medical seats in India, that number is still the same. So when there is an increase on both the sides, the number of students who are not able to get medical seats in India, that is still the same. So there is no change in that number. So when there are good number of students who wants to become doctor, but when India is not able to cater them, then what's wrong in going for abroad medical universities? And why exactly are the students going for MBBS abroad? So there are two most important reasons, and these reasons we all are very well aware of. The first thing is India cannot cater to all the medical aspirants because they don't have enough number of seats in India. The second thing is, if at all you cannot get into government, if you cannot get into a government seat, then the cost involved for MBBS in India is very high compared to any other course in India. And there are still many students who don't know that the cost for medicine abroad is way too affordable. See, it becomes really difficult for any student to take a decision immediately after they need exams or let's say even results. So while you are in your 12th, I'm sure none of you even must have thought about the MBBS abroad. There are very few students who must be thinking of medicine abroad. The moment you give your NEET exam, the moment you get your results, you realize that okay, with this score you might not be able to get a medical seat in India, because it's a open truth. Everyone knows that the scores that you would be needing in your NEET if you want to get a government seat in India is very competitive. You can with a score of let's say 200 or 300, let's say even 400 to 450, sometimes is not enough for you to get a government seat in India. And even if you don't get a government seat, not everyone has a very good financial background that they can afford the private seats in India. So that is the main reason why students go abroad. And Indian Medical Commission, like NMC, has also given the approval for many abroad universities, which means that they have recognized many universities from different countries where Indian students are allowed to go and take the admissions. We understand that it's really difficult for most of you to understand which country is good for you, to understand which university is good for you, and definitely you might not get the very crystal clear information, or not everyone can give you the transparent information about the universities that they promote, which is why it becomes very important for you to talk to the consultants or talk to the people who are already studying in certain universities. Try to collect more information about the country and try to do a very your ground research about the university and about the country has to be very strong.
Yes, it's difficult for you to, sit in India from your home, try to find out everything on the Google and check the Google answers. Sometimes Google also will not give you the crystal clear information. Trusting Google alone is definitely not going to help you. So whatever information you find in Google is also not correct. So that's when, we can help you out because we have been to the universities. We have checked the quality of education that the students are getting there. We also talk to many students who are already studying in those universities. Yes, many people can just say it because you promote that university, you will always tell the university is good. It's not just that. I also give out the reference of the students who are already studying in those universities, and then I let the students take their decision. See, there are pros and cons of every medical university. After all, you are going to a university where there are individual students with their individual point of views, they have their own perspectives, their mindset is different, and they have a lot on their own mind. So they will judge any university based on the experience that they have. So it's very important for you to do your own ground research. Try to understand what exactly are you looking for. Try to understand what are you wanting from any particular university, and will any university satisfy your needs? Will the university be able to cater what you are looking for? So if it is a yes, then yes, you can go ahead and start with your MBBS admissions. If it's a no, then look out for some other universities. The question that students sometimes they ask me is MBBS abroad good? So that's the main intention of this particular video. So my question is, why not? When you don't have seats in India, then what's wrong in going abroad? When you don't have the expense, when you don't have the finance that can help you get into private medical universities in India, then why not abroad? And most importantly, when NMC itself is being approving many medical universities abroad, then which means that NMC is giving you the opportunity to go abroad and then complete your education, then why not abroad? If you are someone who is very serious about your education, if you are someone who is very serious about becoming a doctor, then nothing in the world can stop you. It's not a philosophy, it's a known fact. You all know very well that if you need something, you definitely will have to work hard to get that. And the other important reason why students feel that medicine abroad might be a little challenging is because of the language. The countries where medicine is very affordable are the countries which are not English speaking countries. So the students feel that they might have a language barrier. The local language might hinder their education, but that's not again the fact. Yes, of course, local language is very important for every country. So for you to have basic communication in your daily routine, of course, you will have to learn the local language. However, the local language exams are not mandatory in every country. So this is again the very important fact that many students they don't know. They think that language will be biggest barrier, and you'll have cultural differences. You might not get the Indian food in that country, and even if you have the Indian food, it would be very expensive. When you actually go abroad, of course, you have to accept the fact that the country will definitely be a little expensive. You cannot expect it to be as affordable as India. You will definitely have a lot of exposure. You'll be learning new language, you'll be meeting the people from different countries. So you will definitely have a lot of challenges. At the same time, you'll be learning how to face those challenges. So if at all abroad education will make you anything, then that is the most dependent person on yourself, the person who will be ready to take up the challenge at the at every stage of your life. So it will obviously make you more confident, it will enhance your personality. That is something that everyone knows. So India may, you can just say that it's a small well where you'll meet the same people, you'll meet the people with same culture. Sometimes the mindsets also will be same. But when you go abroad, you will have people from different countries. You'll have localites of that country, so you learn more about that country, or even the students who are coming from different countries. So the exposure the level of exposure that you can get from abroad education is like vast. Okay, that is something you have to understand. So if you ask me, MBBS abroad is good or not, I will 100% vote for good, of course. Even now there are many students trying to contemplate कि MBBS abroad में करना है कि नहीं. These are the students who completed their NEET exam and they are still searching for the best education consultants हो या फिर best medical universities or the colleges, and till now they have not been able to take any decisions. So guys, if you're someone who have taken admission in the last year and still you're looking for the best medical universities or the countries, then please don't waste your time any further because it's already the end of February. There are many countries and many universities which accept the admissions for March intake. And if you do not take your admission in the March session, then you'll be wasting one whole year of yours. Instead, take admission now and save your at least one semester. So you have many countries, many universities which are accepting students for March session, and the deadline for the March intake is also around the corner. The university will stop accepting the application after March. So I'm here to help you out. If your budget is less, if your budget is high, then I have various options which can actually, go with your budget. So I have various options and different countries where the admissions are open. So if you're looking for March session, then this is the right time. Contact me immediately. And if you have come this far, then make sure you subscribe to my YouTube channel because this is a channel where you'll be getting all the information, all the transparent information on MBBS in India and abroad. Not just that, if you are someone who's looking for non-medical courses in the countries like USA, UK, or Canada, then of course you also will be getting those information on this channel and also will be getting the admission assistance. So please make sure to subscribe this channel, give it a big thumbs up, and also follow me on different social media platforms like Instagram and Facebook. Till then, thank you so much for watching this video. See you in my next video. Take care.